Welcome back to another video. We're going to dive deeper into choosing the perfect product for your Amazon FBA business. I don't know what we're going to find today. I haven't had a look at this yet, but we have
A
some
yarn
sort of
ball winder?
yarn ball winder. Let's just have a look at this
Wow.
product and just see what it does. I'm assuming it's something in the kind of crafts area, knitting. That's exactly
I
that.
assume someone out there is like, how do you not know what this is?
Yeah. Yep, exactly. I mean, first thing I'm looking at potential issues in terms of moving parts. So that's going to be one red flag. Not an immediate rule out for me, but we tend to stay away from things that have a lot of parts or a lot of moving parts. It just opens the door to things breaking and a lot of customer reviews. But we can explore that later should we decide to move forward with this. So in this kind of session, we really want to just look at the market and see if we can rule this in or rule this out. So we always start off with blandness. I have my root score system open up here, and the first one is blandness. I think this is quite a niche product, definitely not a hot product, not one that you'd see on certain kind of advertisements on social medias, for example. So yeah, I think this is going to score well. I think potentially like a 4.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is not, you'll have to do some research to get here. It's not just your average, I don't know, knitting pins or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, exactly. It's not knitting needles, it's going deeper in that
Knitting
niche.
needles, yeah.
Mhm. So yarn ball winder, I think we can use that as our search term. I want to go as generic as possible when looking for these. So we've got 240 search results, and that gives us a score of 5. So that's good. The fewer number of results, the better. The quicker we can, gain visibility on the marketplace. So let's give this 5. Now let's have a look at market size. We're going to look at all the BSRs. We can skip over the sponsored products as always because they're going to be duplicated as we scroll down. So we're going to look at anything that has a similar function, similar offer type, and we're going to look at the BSRs below. So we've got 5,000 here, 7,000, which looks to be, I think this is a different product. No, this is more of a set, isn't it? Because it has the ball winder and some extra pieces, and it's at a higher price point as well. So it's more like a bundle. Winder on its own with some extra pieces potentially, and then this one is more of like a bundle of a few other products. So what 5,000, 7,000 for the bundle, 10,000 for another bundle, and then we have another 8,000 here. So definitely a good demand so far. People are looking for this product. People need this product. People are purchasing this. So this is shaping up to be, a product with a certain level of demand. So highly rated. These are like a sponsored, so we can kind of skip past these. Then we've got another kind of set here. Starting to see a number of different sets. It looks to be that a lot of sellers are coming in with different offer types, but we can look at that when we're looking at offer clarity and whatnot. But 14,000, this is not the same product. We've got 1,100. So 12,000, 11,000 is starting to shape up to be, a largish market so far, potentially large. Let's see if there's any more down here. Yeah, we're still in range. We've got 15,000, 12,000, another 12,000, what 15,000. This is a big market, so we can go with large for this. Sales price, it really depends on which one we're going after. If this ticks all the boxes, we might want to test both the single and the kind of the bundle sort of offer. But we can have a look at that separately if needs be. But we're looking at 15 to 29.99. Offer clarity, I think this is where it might kind of go downhill, Vihan. So as a consumer, what are we looking for? We're looking for a ball, a yarn ball winder. What kind of choices do we have in this market?
Yeah, there's a lot of people offering different bonuses here. So obviously, I think, like you said, there's kind of two major ones, like the $20 kind of price point and the $40 plus price point with the extra bits and pieces. So it's either one of those two, but still looking them individually, there's a lot of extra bits and pieces that's offered. And I think anyone coming into this market is going to have to spend a bit of time thinking, what do they want and what do they need? And usually we don't want to have people spend a lot of time. We want them to really quickly see our product stand out. And that's kind of what we're looking for at Clarity. Is it like exactly what we want to send? Well, what we want to sell. And is it easy?
Yep, exactly. And if we were to emulate that customer right now, do we want to go after the more simple offer at the lower price point, or do we want the other one? So we've got multiple price points here. We've got multiple offer types as well. Do we want just the ball winder alone, or do we want these extra pieces? Is this a better offering for whatever reason? So they're going to have to do a bit of digging themselves as to find which offering best suits their needs. So when we scroll down, so we've got multiple price points, multiple offer types, got a few different flavors as well. Like we've got some that kind of like have a red winder. We've got green here as well. This wooden one might be slightly a different product, but we've got a blue version here as well with some extra kind of bonuses as well. So yeah, I think this is going to score quite low on the clarity area. So where were you going on this one, Vihan?
Yeah, it's between a 2 and a 3. It's not extremely clear. I wouldn't give it a 1. I've seen worse markets.
I'm with you there. I'll go straight for a 2. Level of clones. There's a lot of the same product done over and over again. A lot of copycats. A lot of new sellers coming in with extra pieces to be that more competitive. So for me, this is an easy, considerable clone. Market noise. So are there a lot of different images going on? Is it quite noisy? If you came in this market with a good bonus at a suitable price point, are you going to get lost in this page? I think you will, because there's a lot of different colors going on. It's very busy on the eye. There's nothing really that sticks out amongst all of these offerings.
Ideally, we'd want to see just the ball winder or the yarn winder on its own, and then a couple of them, and then just we want it to be the one with the bonus. But now everyone's doing a bonus, so standing out here is going to be a bit difficult.
Market noise will score a 2. Gut feeling, for me, it's going to be a 1. But let's be generous and give it a 2.
You've seen too many markets, Ali.
Yeah. So percentage, we're aiming for that 60%. This doesn't hit the mark. So what do? We just refresh it and we move on to the next product. Okay, so what do we have next? So this is the product that we're looking at here. So let's just click into it and see exactly what it is. A bowling ball polisher. Wow. Price points on the lower side. You see here, terrible listing though. I mean, they're using the right search terms, bowlingball.com. I don't know, that's not the brand name, that's the website. That's against Amazon TOS. So I'm assuming that's going to be removed at some point. But we've got bullet points, okay, $11.99. Price points a little bit off. 2 images or 1 image and a video. See, do they even have a description? They've actually got A+ content here, so that they've put in the effort on the A+, but they've just lost it on the what the customer sees first. So missed opportunity there, but we can have a look at the market. This is a good start. I like the blandness of this product. I've been bowling a few. Are you any good at bowling, Vihan?
I would just say I like it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not good.
Yeah, you probably don't have one of these in your cupboard when you're playing bowling. I think this is more of a professional sort of product, but it shows that it's quite a niche product as well, because we never knew that this was a thing. And looking down at the BSR history, it's actually selling really well. So let's have a look at the market.
Honestly, I can't even imagine this making a big difference. Like a polished ball. Like, I mean, those floors are so slippery.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the blandness at first. So, like we said, it's a very niche product. For me, this is going to be a solid 4, because we know what a 5 looks like. Let's have a look at number of search results. Bowling ball polisher, 352 results. So it's going to score a 4. Let's have a look at the market size. Let's see what the demand is for this product. We're going to skip past the sponsored products. We've got a twin pack here at 11,000. A single, which is the one that we just looked at just under 4,000 BSR. This is looking good so far. These are duplicates. We've got another set here, potentially a new seller, as with this one, with low reviews. 82,000. Let's have a look at the BSR history, actually, just see where this was. It's making some sales. It's a new product as well, only been live for 89 days. Got another twin pack here at 38,000. So far, the market's not small enough to rule out. It's not big enough. It's looking just about right so far. 47,000 here as well. These are sponsored, so we can skip past those. We've got 61,000. So I think this is along the same lines, but a different style in range. And we've got a few more down here. We've got 31,000. This is looking good.
Yeah. No, there's a lot better bowling ball players out there than you and I.
Yep, definitely.
putting in the effort and getting that ball nice and clean.
And you can see this market size on this product compared to the previous one. We're seeing a lot fewer of products that are in range. So this is looking good. For me, it would be average to large-ish. It's going to be one of the two. Let's go with large-ish for this one. Sales price is going to be between $10 and $14.99. Offer clarity. If we scroll up to the top, compare this to the last product that we looked at, consumer comes on here. They're looking for a solution to a bowling ball that needs polished. So they've got a choice between the twin pack or the single. There's no offerings that come with bonuses here. There's very few kind of bundles. I'm only seeing this one really. I mean, price points are relatively consistent as well. So this is going to score quite high. I don't think I can really remove a point unless I was being really harsh. So this is going to score very high. Level of clones, it's going to be none to a few. We've got a handful of offerings in total. Not really seeing clones being an issue here. And noise as well. Again, comparing it to that previous market, there's not a ton of different colors going on. There's not a lot of distractions. If you could just imagine your offering here with a suitable bonus at a good price point, that's not $15.99 or $11.99. I'm looking at this as a $9.99 for the single with the bonus and a $14.99 for the twin pack with the bonus as well. So this is looking good so far. It's going to score quite high on the noise. Now, Vihan, gut feeling. We now know this product exists. We've had a look at the market. Where are you on the gut feeling?
Well, I think it's scored right well. I wouldn't give it a 5 because I'm just like, I don't want to give anything a 5, but I'll give this an easy 4. I definitely take this to suppliers. Even if someone scored it a 5, it's not going to make a big difference. But yeah, it's pretty good. That's a good product.
Yeah, and if you're brand new as well, you can always go on the fence with your gut feeling. It's not going to move the needle too much, and we can see 77% is what we found on this. But if we remove that other star, 75%. So still good to take forward. All right. So as you can see here, no results for the ASIN that we found on here from our list. So this can sometimes come up. You've got a bank of products that you've saved or ASINs that you've saved as well. And I think this would be a good example on how to find a product that's currently out of stock to have a look at the market with. So what we can do is just take that ASIN and just do a Google search, and we can see here we've already done this before, and we've already found this product that's currently unavailable, and that's why it wasn't showing up on Amazon. So interestingly, we found this, and we can also use our trusted DS Amazon Quick View to have a quick look at the sales price and also the sales history as well. And you can see here, price points around that 30, low $21.99, but also, making some sales. We can have a look at all of these. Yeah, kind of fluctuating in and out of range, but let's have a look at the market as well. So cheese making kit would be our search term. Blandness, it'd be interesting to explore that. What are your thoughts behind?
It's semi-bland, I guess.
I think when we're getting into like kits and things like that, it starts to move towards the left, but it is quite a niche-y sort of product as well. So it's definitely not going to score a 1 or a 2. I think it's 3, definitely not a 4. We're going to go straight down the middle.
I'd go with 3.
So cheese making kit. Let's just see if we were to just separate these words down. So we've got 199, and that scores a 5. Let's have a look at the market size. So anything that kind of falls into that cheese making kit, and I think we're generally going to see a lot of different styles, potentially different price points as well. But let's have a look overall. We've got 29,000, 36,000, one that's out of range. Our range being 50,000 in kitchen and dining, 38,000 here. So it's definitely a demand so far. We've got a 1,000, but that's an Amazon's launch pad. We've got this kind of deluxe kit, but out of range, merchant fulfilled. We've got a 39,000, 2,500. We've got a 61. So market size looks good. This is a slightly different product, so we don't need to count that. Yeah, I think market size actually looks quite good. I think we can give this an average. The original one we were looking at was kind of all over the place, but for that style and that kind of offer type, we're looking at $15 to $29.99. Offer clarity, I think this is potentially where it goes downhill again. We've got a few different price points here. We've got a few different sets as well.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to sell here because there's just a lot going on.
And there's also there's no clear budget offering and premium. It's a little bit all over the place. So I mean, we're talking about clarity and confusion. If I was a consumer, I'd be confused. I'd have to open up every one of these offerings and look at them and think, okay, what pieces are included in this offering versus the other, and price point and budget as well. It's pretty much all over the place. This is a very, this is not a clean market or a clear market. So we're gonna have to give this a 1. Level of clones, we're looking at how many offers are there that serve the same purpose or very similar to it's not as bad as some of the products that we've seen. It's definitely more confused than it is cloned. So we can go straight down the middle with average. Noise again. There's a lot of main images here that are really different to each other, and I think inherently when you're seeing markets with tons of different offer types or tons of different bundles, you're going to get a lot of noise, and you can see that here right the way down. There's so many different things going on. I think standing out here, I mean, they've tried to do it. This is a new seller. I think this might be the same brand as well with the one that was out of stock, but you can see what they've done here. They've included a bonus in there with all the extra pieces, but really it kind of just gets lost in what we're seeing here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing. I wouldn't want to come into this market. I don't see any listing of mine standing out there.
Nope. Gut feeling is going to be low on this one. I don't even need to ask you, Vihan. And yep. Not even close. So this would be a rule out as well.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. So if you want to see more of these videos, please let us know in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to, follow us. Have a good one.